Hi everyone, so I got the Trader Joe's Celebration Cake Gelato ice cream, and I haven't ever tried gelato before. I don't know what the difference is between gelato and any other ice cream, but I thought I would do a taste test video or a first impressions video or a little both video. And you don't necessarily have to eat this when you have something to celebrate, but it is literally the last 12 hours and then a little bit before I start a new job. It is my last night before I start this new job. I have to be clocked in and at this meeting at 11, and it is going on 7 o'clock at night the night before. So let's do one last celebration. So I don't know if I'm going to eat this right now or let it melt a little bit. It comes in this pint, this 16-ounce little container, which is perfect for me. Is that tape or... Okay, you open it up and there's a piece of paper covering the whole top of the thing. You gotta pull that off. There's definitely a unwrap it factor to this. You open it up and there's a paper covering the entire top of the thing you gotta pull off. Okay, so I've put the lid back on. I'm gonna let it get a little bit like it's been sitting in the freezer for a couple of days. I'll walk away from it for a little bit. Give it a little bit of time to get a little bit warm and come back. Okay, it's not necessarily too melted because it's not been very long since I pulled it out, but I'm just curious about what this is going to be like. So I'm going to go ahead and get a good glob on this spoon and take my first bite. Ice cream toast, if that's a thing. To my new job. So grateful that it's a huge improvement from the one I'm leaving behind. I like it. I don't know if these are chocolate chips in it. Tiny chocolate chips. No, they're sprinkles. Right now I'm just sort of on the top, and okay, I'm going into the third little bite. I actually do feel a piece of like cake, I think that is, in there. A little bit of... Oh yeah, that's a little tiny piece of cake, like little niblet of cake. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Chunk. That's the word I'm looking for. A little chunk of cake. I'm not going to say it's my new favorite. I don't think it could top my new favorite, but it's good. It's definitely good. And from what I understand, I am not a long-term Trader Joe's shopper. In fact, I've only shopped at Trader Joe's a handful of times. But as I understand it, it's probably a good thing that this is not necessarily going to top my absolute favorite. I'm going to put this spoon in the sink and put the rest of this back in the freezer and just not eat the whole thing tonight. I'm not even close to eating the whole thing tonight, but let's eat a little bit of this at a time. Number one, because that way it'll last. Number two, I don't need to snarf down the whole thing. In one night. Okay, so it's not gonna top my favorite, and from what I understand about Trader Joe's, it shouldn't, because you don't necessarily want to get too attached, like in love, like die hard fall in love with something at Trader Joe's, because from what I understand, in case you're not familiar with Trader Joe's is notorious for having stuff that you love and then discontinuing it. And you're like, no! And then later they bring it back and you're like, oh my god, I gotta grab that. I'm so excited that this came back, I gotta grab it. That might just be marketing, like at whatever store you have. But I know that Trader Joe's apparently is kind of known to do that. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be like, never find things I like at Trader Joe's. In fact, I have found things I like at Trader Joe's, and I hope they don't get rid of them. And if they do, well, I'll probably have to find something that I just like as much. But anyway, though, yeah, that was good. I'll definitely eat the rest of that. I might even buy another container or two of it before it leaves the shelves for the season, or for however long it leaves the shelves before they decide to bring it back, if they do that. I'm assuming they will, because that's Trader Joe's from what I understand. Anyway, thank you for listening, watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.